anytime you get a liquid-cooled V-twin, you know I'm gonna be on it. I love liquid-cooled V-twins. That's my weakness. That is my kryptonite. I have absolutely no control over myself. What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the universe? This is your boy MtnMoto, coming at you again from my buddies over here at GrandPrix Motorsports, and they have really hooked me up this time. This time, let's go around here to the photo spot, and let me show you what they've hooked me up with to bring you guys today. This bike is one of the sexiest cruisers, old school cruisers, that I think I've ever seen. I love this bike. I've loved this bike since the day I saw it. I just thought this is just, oh, it's so cool. This is a city cruiser. This is not the long distance cruiser like Magnum X1. Cards up there, that beautiful Victory Magnum X1. That's a long distance cruiser. This is a city cruiser. This is a bike to look like a badass riding around town. And you really do on this bike. I think this bike is so cool. All right, so here's that photo spot that I like. That's just right around the corner. I think it gives a cool little backdrop. Oh, listen to that baby purr. That 69 CI motor. And there we go. The 2017 Scout in a smoke black. Oh my God, I love this bike. I really do. I love the way Scout did the styling on this bike. I love the way everything's put together. I love the machining job they did on the cylinders. I love the pop of the saddle seat, the matte finish of the frame. I love that this is a high compression 69 cubic inch motor, puts out 100 horsepower. It's the most powerful freaking little bike you'll find, dude, in a V-twin. It's a high compression motor. In order to get 100 horsepower out of a little 69 cubic inch motor, which is small in a V-twin world, in the cruiser world, they had to up that compression ratio. You start upping that compression ratio, you start generating a lot more heat. And once you get into a lot more heat, man, the only way to do it, as the rest of the world has found out, is to liquid cool it. Let's take some pictures of this bad boy, put her up on Instagram.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home.
All right, good pictures. Let's mount this baby. Take her out for a ride. Oh, I took out the key. Ignition's over there. Let's go through the power up cycle. Boop. Check everything out. Gear indicator. This is a low slung cruiser. Again, I'm 6'3", 34-inch inseam, but that doesn't really matter. This has got an extremely low seat height. As you can see, I'm very comfortable, period, on this bike. It's got a great seat on it. Absolutely love it. Kick up this kickstand. All right, guys, so let's take this Scout 69 out for a ride. Indian just calls this the Scout, and then its baby brother is only 9 cc smaller, but it's an air-cooled motor, so it develops significantly less power, and they call that the Scout 60. This is a 69 CI motor. How do you not seize upon that opportunity? Let me close that. How do you not seize upon that opportunity to call it the Scout 69? Oh yeah. So as I was saying, this thing's got 100 horsepower out of this motor. Extremely impressive motor. It definitely has the mass to trigger sensors. Oh, wow. Good job, Indian. That's impressive. That is seriously impressive. Got some pop to her for a big girl. All right, come to a stop. Second gear startup. Nice and smooth, just like you'd expect out of a V-twin. And just continue to power all the way through. Oh. See how she handles. I hear this is the Carver. This is the twisty bit Indian bike. Oh yeah, no problems. Nice suspension action, really smooth on this concrete road that tends to actually be a little bit rougher. Now I've got stabilization turned on both my Hero 5 and on the Session 5, so you guys may not be able to see it at all. And what you're not seeing doesn't exist. This bike is really smooth. I would put it somewhere in between my Duchess, which I absolutely love, but she's got a sport suspension setup, admittedly. So I'd put this bike somewhere in between that and that Magnum X1. That Magnum X1 was honestly like butter. But this thing is by no means rough. And I definitely, oh yeah, feel that power. It's got some great pull. Really good pull. I like the burble. Oh, that's what I didn't give you. Here. She sounds good. Sounds really good with those stock chrome cans. I'm sure there's a Vance and Hines or some other kid out there to free up the exhaust even more, but loud pipes save lives, which I think is a myth, to be honest with you. Especially deep, as I've discussed prior. If you're going for deep pipes, I don't think deep pipes save lives. I think race motors are more audible. People hear them more. But anyway, that's for a whole nother discussion. Today is about this bike. And in this black smoke, with the saddle seat, this bike is sex on wheels. Now, new for 2017, they came out with a couple other options. You can get the black smoke, you can get the silver smoke, you can get a few other colors, and then you can get their two-tone paints. Their two-tone paints are offered on the ABS models. So this is not an ABS bike, but Indian does offer them. And they've got a blue and white and a red and black two-tone currently in stock at GrandPrix Motorsports that do have ABS on them. And they're beautiful bikes. And they're also the big bores, well, the 69cc, the big Scouts. Oh, listen to that. Oh, nice power. Nice brake feel for non-ABS. Progressive, good bike. It's got a single caliper, dual piston front brake setup. And then it's got a single caliper, single piston rear brake. This one's belt drive, obviously, and it's got a whopping 3.9 miles on the odometer. Sorry, I just wanted to listen to it real quick. Very comfortable, very stable platform. Very nice up at the upper speeds. I like it. Anyway, I'll put the prices down in the description below, or pop them right up here for the two different models, for the standard Scout, for the Scout 60, and for the Scout ABS two-tone. So if you're interested in any of those bikes, by all means, I highly recommend it so far. This just seems like an absolutely beautiful bike with all kinds of pull, all kinds of power, all kinds of style. I could definitely see the draw to this. Now you do feel out in the wind, so you get up to 70 miles an hour and you can definitely feel the wind, especially with the feet forward. The feet forward, no windshield. So if you're going to do a lot of highway riding, I could see adding a windshield onto this, just to kind of block some of that wind a little bit from constantly buffeting you. So 50 miles an hour, 5th gear, roll on. Nice, seamless, steady power. And there's 75. There's 80. Up into 6th gear, because that's the other thing that you get on the 69, on the standard Scout, the 69. Come on, Indian, get with the times. You get a 6-speed transmission. On its baby brother, on the Scout 60, you only get a 5-speed transmission. So yet another reason to spend the coin and get the real Scout. So you get the bigger motor, you get the 100 horsepower, you get a 6-speed transmission. You also get a saddle color seat. It's an easy way to tell on a Scout if it's a Scout 60 or a Scout 69. Scout 69s, unless it's an aftermarket seat, will come from the factory with a saddle seat. The Scout 60s will come with a black seat. That's the quickest way. There's also a couple other things that get blacked out on the Scout 60, but it's easiest just to see the seat. Oh, it's black seat. You got the baby Scout. Still a great bike. The Scout 60 is a good bike as well, but this Scout 69, oh wow. I like the way the front controls are actually a bit higher than your typical Harley or other cruisers. On the Scout, they actually raised the front controls. Slip her into neutral. Let me talk to you about the customization that's available on the Scout. On the Scout, they all ship from the factory with the mid-reach controls. So you have an extension kit that you can get for your foot controls. You can get a stretch bar that'll stretch you out, so a longer reach, a medium reach, and you can get a short arm. Well, I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's for riders with short arms, so it's an extended bar. You can also get 3 different positions for the seat. So you can really customize and tailor fit this bike to you, which I really like. You can do 3 different positions on the foot controls, do 3 different positions on the handlebars, and you can do 3 different positions on the bike. That way you can make this bike fit you, no matter who you are, no matter how you're configured, no matter how your leg lengths are. And honestly, at 6'3" with a 34-inch inseam, I might actually do the forward controls extended a little bit, but it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. For me, bone stock, this bike is super comfy. I actually really like the handlebars exactly where they are. They give you a great sense of control. You get really good leverage on the bars, and the bike feels extremely stable. I like the seat where it is. It places me in about the right place on the bike, places my legs in a great location on the tank where it's extremely comfortable. And actually, I'm not terribly opposed to the foot controls being where they are, because they do fall right to foot. If I was looking at this bike to maybe do more of the mountain rides, what's up, buddy? And get out there and take 2-hour rides and that kind of stuff, I might look at the foot controls moving forward an inch or so and just kind of take that bend out of my knee a little bit more, because if they're going to be front controls, I want to be truly laid out and lazy boy comfortable. But for around town, absolutely love this bike the way it's set up. It is super comfy, it is really nice, and it is very smooth. Now they've got a lot of different colors. I'm going to head inside at Grand Prix, and I'm going to take some pictures and some videos of the other options that they have in this Scout, because while this one is my favorite, it's not my favorite by far. It's just my favorite. I like all the colors actually on this bike. I think they all have their own unique way of bringing out and accentuating the lines of this bike. So I want to show that to you guys. I'm going to go in there and take some pictures. Alrighty guys, so as I promised you, here are the different color schemes. So here is the 2017 Scout. This one has the ABS. This is the blue and white two-tone. Again, you see the tan or the saddle seat means it's a 69. The 2016, the only way you could get the ABS was in the Indian red. So you can see the ABS sticker down below. This is a 2016 with ABS. Here's that silver smoke. It's also a 2016. Best motorcycle of 2015. This silver smoke is $11,599. Here's the black smoke. Again, $11,599. Here's the Scout 60 is $92.99 in a white. And the white has a really cool metallic finish to it, which has kind of been the new thing in the whites. If you notice it, they've got it in the new FC09. The Vulcan S also has it. A lot of the white bikes are coming with that. This is my favorite two-tone. I really love this black and red. Again, this is a 2017 ABS. ABS models are $12,899. I really like the red and black. Black seat, it's a Scout 60. Saddle seat, 69. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that has been my ride on the 2017 Indian Scout 69. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, please remember to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and come back every Friday. Well, maybe not every Friday, but if I release a video on Friday, it's going to be a first ride series. And as always, if you guys are looking for any bikes, give my boys down here at GrandPrix a call, and they will take care of you. MtnMoto.